Canadian Natural Resources, latest developments and overview. Welcome to a comprehensive look at Canadian Natural Resources. This script offers an overview of the company's history, current operations, recent news, and market outlook. All information is for educational purposes only and is not financial or investment advice. Section 1. One of the largest independent crude oil and natural gas producers in the world. Core operations, primarily in Western Canada's oil sands, conventional crude oil and natural gas fields, with additional assets in the North Sea and offshore Africa. Key milestones: founding, established in 1973, built a strong portfolio through organic growth and strategic acquisitions. Oil sands focus, a leading producer in the Canadian oil sands, operating several major projects that produce synthetic crude oil. Global presence. Diversified production portfolio offers resilience against localized market downturns. Section 2. Recent news and developments. Recent earnings reports indicate stable production levels and solid cash flow. High global oil prices in 2023 contributed to strong financial performance, though volatility in commodities markets remains a consideration. Canadian Natural announced its Q3 2023 results in early November, highlighting robust operational efficiency in core areas. Dividend announcements. CNQ has a track record of increasing its dividend. In its latest announcement, the company confirmed a quarterly dividend consistent with previous hikes, underscoring a commitment to returning value to shareholders. Dividend stability remains a point of appeal for income-focused investors. Capital expenditure plans. The company's 2024 capital budget includes investments in sustaining projects, enhanced oil recovery techniques, and selective expansion in core areas. Canadian Natural continues to emphasize cost-effective operations to maintain strong margins, even in fluctuating price environments. Sustainability and ESG initiatives. Active participant in the Pathways Alliance, collaborating with other producers to reduce greenhouse gas emissions from Alberta's oil sands. Pursues carbon capture, utilization, and storage (CCUS) opportunities as part of long-term sustainability and regulatory compliance. Aims to balance environmental stewardship with maintaining reliable energy supplies. Regulatory and policy updates. Ongoing debates in Canada around energy transition policies, greenhouse gas regulations, and pipeline infrastructure expansions can influence future production and project approvals. Global oil price dynamics, OPEC decisions, and geopolitical tensions also affect the company's export markets and revenue. Section 3. Financial performance. Revenue and earnings. Supported by relatively strong oil prices in recent quarters. However, commodity price volatility can create fluctuations in quarterly revenue. Shareholder returns. CNQ's dividend payout is notable among global oil majors. Section 4. Operations and project highlights. Oil sands assets. Major projects include Horizon, Athabasca, and other thermal in situ operations. These assets produce a combination of synthetic and heavy crude. Technological improvements, such as enhanced oil recovery techniques, aim to lower costs per barrel and reduce emissions intensity. Conventional crude and natural gas. Canadian Natural remains a leading natural gas producer in Western Canada, benefiting from rising domestic and export-driven demand, e.g., LNG projects. Conventional operations, while overshadowed by the oil sands segment, continue to be vital for balanced production and diversification. International operations. North Sea fields, oil and gas production in this mature basin, ongoing efforts to optimize recovery and extend field life. Offshore Africa, holdings in Côte d'Ivoire and other regions, providing additional sources of light crude oil and a foothold for future expansion. Section 5. Market outlook and future plans. Commodity prices and demand. Oil price trends will significantly influence CNQ's profitability. A global push for energy transition may affect long-term demand, though near-term forecasts suggest continued reliance on hydrocarbons. Natural gas markets are expected to benefit from global LNG demand, supporting CNQ's diversified product mix. Production targets. CNQ's guidance points to stable or slightly increasing production. Efficiency gains from new technologies, along with reduced downtime, are key to offsetting natural reservoir declines. Long-term sustainability and ESG pressure. The industry faces pressure to lower carbon intensity. CNQ's investments in renewables or carbon capture may become increasingly important for maintaining social license to operate. Regulatory environments in Canada and internationally continue to evolve, requiring adaptive strategies to remain compliant and profitable. Potential opportunities: further expansion in upstream assets if new discoveries or acquisitions align with the company's financial and ESG criteria. Partnerships with technology firms or research institutions for improved carbon capture and utilization methods. Potential growth in global markets seeking secure energy supply from stable regions like Canada. Section 6. Risks and challenges. Commodity price volatility. Sharp declines in oil or natural gas prices could hurt revenues and compress margins, impacting shareholder returns. Hedging strategies and a healthy balance sheet offer some cushion against price swings. Environmental regulations. Stricter Canadian and international emissions standards may drive up operational costs. Public perception and investor sentiment around fossil fuels can affect the stock's valuation and capital availability. Operational hurdles. Oil sands projects are capital-intensive, requiring long timelines to achieve returns. Extreme weather conditions in northern Canada and offshore environments can disrupt operations. Geopolitical factors. Export market uncertainties, pipeline bottlenecks, and shifting trade policies can impede access to global markets. Canadian Natural Resources stands out in Canada's energy sector, with a robust portfolio spanning oil sands, conventional crude, and natural gas. As the global energy landscape transitions, CNQ's focus on efficiency, sustainability, and shareholder returns remains central to its strategy.